Hey, this is Shiraz just giving you a heads up that when energy shifts, I yawn and I cough. So you're going to hear that in the video. And just giving you the heads up, I'm not sick. I'm not tired. That's just how it goes. So here we go. Enjoy.
So yeah, like things are good. Things have been pretty good, and I'm pretty excited about that. Though I feel like there's still something that's bothering me, and I haven't quite been able to put my finger on it until maybe a couple of seconds ago, actually. But um, in one of our team meetings, we were just kind of talking about, you know, who's working on what's going on, and I was saying, kind of a backstory of a side project that I was working on. So another team member is like, "Hey, that sounds like something I've been wanting to work on for a long time. Why don't we kind of brainstorm on it?" I was like, "Okay." So in our own time, we kind of just, met up on a couple of Zoom calls and talked a bit, and there are some similarities of what we're both trying to achieve, but ultimately they're not really aligned, like they're in two different directions. But he still wants to keep talking about it, and I'm like, I don't understand why you want to keep talking about it. Like it's obvious that we're not aligned. Like I know the direction I want to go in, and I can hear the direction that you want to go in, but I don't have to change what I'm doing for yours to align with mine. Like if you're really excited about what I'm doing, then that would mean that you'd have to kind of want to come in my direction. At least that's the way that I see it. So we had one meeting last week again, and it's like the sense that I got was that he was trying to talk me out of what I was doing, and I was
Yep.
like, that's not going to happen, buddy. um, and then he wants to have another meeting, and I'm like, I get the sense that he knows it's a no, but he still kind of wants to convince me to come over to his side. I don't know why that's bothering me, but it's bothering me, and I feel like I'm ready to just, you know, launch my thing that I'm doing. And I get that people are excited about it, but for me, pretty much, unless not even like having employees, but unless you're willing to do exactly what I'm doing, then I don't really want to have you on board, you know?
Okay.
So I don't know if it's a no and I just need to be like, hey, screw off. But for me, the energy, I'm kind of starting to get annoyed now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm just wondering if there are some stories or beliefs that I'm running about that.
Okay. So is it wrong for him to want to make you behave the way he wants you to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Should everyone else behave the way you think they should behave?
Hmm. No.
See, that's not coming up true. Right. So what's going on is you want him to see it your way. You know you're right. Your point of view is right. You've seen this. You've got it all worked out, and so he should see it your way. But he's thinking the exact same thing, and you're in reaction to having your story echoed right back at you. So when and you can just get into a firm place of no, this isn't a match, and let's just let it go. But you have to be willing to allow him to see it from his point of view and allow you know everyone to see the world from their point of view and just have an understanding, oh, that's where they are. And that way, you, instead of trying to make people see it your way, you will align to people who already see it your way.
Right.
Right. And the nice thing is when you allow someone to just see it their way, sometimes that allowance just causes them to shift and go, oh, wait, I see what you're talking about. But as long as you're trying to make them see it your way, they're in resistance and they
Hmm.
will not do it. They will energetically try to resist what's coming up and just refuse to see things your way. So, are you willing to step out of the story that you have to get everyone else to see it your way? Wow. That's a little bit of resistance there.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
question.
Mhm.
So what does that have to do with money? Like if you're trying to partner up with somebody and you're both trying to do like a joint venture
Yep.
and you're both trying to make, let's say, $1 million, what does that have to do with that? Like, not so much that one person has to give in or say yes, but how can that affect if you're both trying to get to the same place?
Because the story is not about the money, it's about control. So when you are trying to get everyone to see it your way, you won't align to people that see it your way and then just start making money with them. You'll keep finding people that don't see it your way and try to get them to see it your way because that's your story.
Hmm. I see.
So,
Okay, because like, yeah, like I can see right now where this project is going to earn all of those zeros.
mhm.
So I'm in resistance.
Yep. So, and this goes a little, we're already at 2, so we're going to go a little further.
Sorry.
Do you want all those zeros?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not completely true.
Hmm.
Okay, so I think this is a good one for everyone because why would you not want all those extra zeros at the end of your bank account? So, okay, so what would life be like if you had all those extra zeros at the end of your bank account? Ow,
Truthfully,
there's so many people reacting to that right now. Holy crap. Okay.
to be honest, I think it would be really weird. It would be
Weird.
such a. I think it was from what you were saying earlier is that you get comfortable in a certain lifestyle.
Mhm.
And then even though you think it would be really great to move to that other place, like you've just gotten so used to where you are, like, I don't know. I
Okay.
guess that's what would be weird.
So would having lots and lots of money be too uncomfortable for you?
I think so.
Okay. What are you supposed to do with the money if you have that much money?
Spend it.
Okay. A lot of people squirming on that one too. Okay. So is money just for spending?
The first image that popped into my mind was Chow from The Hangover, like just going crazy and spending all your money.
Okay. So how would you feel if you had all those zeros and then you spent it and went crazy and spent all your money?
I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah. That's what you're avoiding. So and this stems from money is for spending. Money isn't just for spending. Money is for spending and for having. And the people that have that belief that it's for both accumulate money and spend money, and they get to have the best of both worlds and eventually have enough money that the money is generating money, and then they're both spending and having money, working less and less.
Yeah.
So are you willing to step out of the story that money is for spending?
Yes.
Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure you don't make lots and lots of money so you don't end up spending it all?
Yes.
And are you willing to step out of the story that you will feel guilty if you spend your money on stupid things?
Yes.
So here's the thing. When you're making a lot of money, even when you're making a little bit of money, if you're managing your money and it doesn't take a lot of effort, but just to get into a system to manage your money, I have what's called a fun account. And it's 10% of the money I make goes into my fun account. And I can do whatever the fuck I want with my fun account. I can spend it on the most inane, stupid things because it's my fun money. All right. And a lot of times when you're getting to that point where you're going to make lots of money, you still think of it as this one big thing of money. And what if I spend it all on something else? That's stupid. But it's like, well, no, now I'll have this big chunk of money. Part of it will go to my business. Part of it will go to investments. Part of it will go to furthering education. Part of it will go to helping other people. But part of it is just going to be for me to have fun and be stupid. And when you get that, it gets easier to just make more and more money because you've already got this plan of what's going to happen to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That makes
so
sense.
are you willing to step out of the story that managing lots and lots of money is really hard and a lot of responsibility?
Yes.
Okay, how are you feeling?
Working through
Okay,
it. Thanks.
you're welcome. Hey, this is Shiraz, and if you made it this far, please click like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. And if you would like shifts like the person in the video, subscribe to our monthly magic program. The link is in the description. You will get monthly coaching as well as emails going out to help boost your vibration, your wealth, your success, and as well as a lot of other perks. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.